Peter, as always, thanks for joining us on this midweek catch-up.
Pleasure,
It's been about 10 days since the Queen of the South match. Has it given yourself and the players time to regroup and kind of analyse how everything went over the past few games? It was a busy schedule and allowed you to then get back out and work hard on the training ground.
Well, to be fair to the group, it was a big disappointment, the Queen's game. There's no getting away from that. I thought the performance was very poor in the first half. It was very, very difficult to watch your team. And the players, I could understand their frustration as well. And I know what it's like. As I said before, when you're not winning games, you end up doing things that's not natural for you in the respect of that. And the ball becomes the hot potato and you're just kicking at it aimlessly. And it was very frustrating, as I said, that first period. Then we had a couple of half chances, but I think the game as a whole was summed up the way we lost the goal. We've defended really well in other games and you're 0-0 or whatever. And then you see with the boys desperate to block a shot, it ricochets back to them and they score from it. And we have missed a great chance just a couple of minutes prior. And to be fair, it should have been stopped at source anyway, because they get a free kick and we take too long to get ourselves put into position and we allow it and we give a silly corner away. So, and the boys know that. As I say, you go and you show them and everybody will give you the answer. And it's easy. As I say, I've been there as a player myself. When you get back, you look at it, the manager's showing you and you can tell the manager, yeah, I should have done this and should have done that. And I understand when it's flowing and you're winning games of football, you do that naturally. But you take that a little bit longer and you take that a little bit more touch. You take a little bit more care at times in the respect. You take an extra touch when you should be playing it quickly. Summed up probably in Kevin's chance with the offside goal at the time, because he doesn't need to be offside. People say he was onside. As you say, you're looking across it. There will be moments you need to go for you. In the respect to that, then there's a big chance for his header. So they're the moments when you've not played well. And I thought it was a poor game in the respect to that. And then you end up losing it. And it was a very, very difficult, obviously, weekend in the respect to that for everyone. But I deserved the criticism that came along with it. So I have no qualms with that. But then, as I say, come Monday, the pleasing thing for me was the attitude of the players getting back into their training, because I thought it had been a day, it had been difficult because there was no game coming up this Saturday. And how wrong it could have been. I thought it was one of these ones. Well, obviously, everybody had a tough time over the weekend, but you come back in on Monday, that they've been excellent since, and their attitude's been first class for all the boys that's been able to train. So, as I say, I can't fault them for their effort, their commitment, the desire to try and turn things round, of course, and win games of football. But as I say, I've said that probably for every game, and every game we've prepared for, I've seen that attitude for the players in their preparation. It's just on the Saturday, it's not fell into place for us, and we've let ourselves down on too many occasions with certain mistakes at certain times. But Saturday was probably the first time I was disappointed with the full real performance, right throughout the 90 minutes. There was bits in it that was okay, but it was definitely a performance that I wouldn't like to be seeing much from this team, and I know this team's capable of much, much more. But as I say, their attitude since then to try and put things right, as I say, since they're taken over, really, their training, I've never had a question mark on any of them over the training programme. It's just the same. We come this Saturday, we have to get that concentration level and that quality that they have, show it then, and have that belief to show it. And that's my job to try and get that from them.
As I said in the opening question there, it was a busy schedule before the international break. So in a way, were you glad just to get that little chance to get back out onto the training ground and working with the guys again? I'm sure it was quite hectic in terms of just kind of recovering and going back into matches again before that.
Yeah, it was, but unfortunately, as you said, there was a few guys injured that went on the bench and that for the game and played in the game. And then obviously we missed a few, and some of them missed most of the week last week, if not some of them all of it. So we never had them all on, with a couple of internationals away, obviously. We've got a couple more on now, back on the training pitch this week, Monday and today. But we still had a couple out. So we'll have to wait till the last moment again with a couple of them, but we're hoping they'll be fit, as I said. And as I say, that's been the pleasing thing. I keep saying it, but it's been the pleasing thing that it's easy to lie down and down tools as an individual and say, well, I'm feeling it a wee bit when things are not going particularly well. But these guys have all been desperate to try and get on the pitch. And there's other guys like Big Reece Breen and that, Ian Wilson, that training with us more often now. That's a positive side of it. So they're starting to get some minutes on the training pitch with us. So there's a positive side of it. Yes, we've lost a couple with injuries, which obviously that's part of football. But you have to deal with that. And as I say, seeing these boys coming back on is giving us a freshness as well. But the attitude of the players, as I say, I've never questioned in the respect to that on the training field. Now we have to try and put, as I say, that's probably why I get surprised on a Saturday with some of the decisions we make, because I don't see that during the week. And as I said to you many times, it's easy not to win a game or not to lose a game on a blackboard when you're showing people and stopping and starting. But it's within the moments in the game that you have to make the right decision. And sometimes clarity comes when you're winning and playing well. That clarity comes, but it comes without even thinking about the game. You're just playing it naturally. But you just take that little bit extra care, unfortunately, at times when you should play with that wee bit more freedom. But that's, as I say, it's easy to do that when you're winning. And that's what we try and have to do. Get the performances that the players are more than capable of. If we get that, then you're capable of beating anyone in the league, and hopefully that can start come Saturday, because it's a very, very big game again come Saturday against a very difficult opponent.
The first quarter comes to an end on Saturday, and as you said, a team in Kilmarnock who were tipped to win the league by many at the start of the season. An experienced squad, a lot of well-known faces, so you'll know exactly what to expect from them.
Yes, very strong side, very strong group. Probably one of the strongest squad of players, but at the end of the day, I've got a very strong squad of players and everybody's fit. I've no qualms with that. And as I say, it's great credit to Kilmarnock. They've been able to keep the players that they had, and obviously add some quality to it. So we know that, but I'd say that with a lot of recruitment in this division has been very, very good. The teams have all got stronger, I believe. A lot of them are a lot stronger now, in the respect to that, because everybody's probably seen an opportunity to try and get promotion, which everybody wants. There is no doubt of that. But I've got good players as well, and I need good players to play well. And that's the thing, you're trying to get that maximum performance from them. I know their effort, their desire to do well is there, but as you say, you need that quality to go along with it. And as I say, if they bring their A game, we're capable of beating anyone. There is absolutely no doubt of that. And that's what we're trying to have to do. I know it's been very, very disappointing in the respect to that results-wise. As I said many times, the cup competition I felt was going to be a sort of marker for us to know where we were. I knew the things that wasn't so strong in the group, and we tried to make them better. As you say, we've had a couple of issues, but that everybody has in this division. So we can make as much excuse as we want. We should still be much, much better placed than we are at this moment in time. So I understand everybody's frustration, and I'm not trying to curry favour with anybody. So I know the bottom line is that you have to win games of football, and that's what I'm trying to do. And I know that's what the boys are desperate to do, is win games, because nobody likes losing or drawing games of football. We all want to win, and it makes you feel much better within yourself, and that's the only way you get the belief, because you can play really well and lose a game, the players still don't believe they've played well. I thought, as I said, at Ayr United, I thought we played a lot of good stuff, but we lost the game 3-1. I thought I thought it was poor against Queen of the South. I thought Inverness was okay. I thought Hamilton was okay, a bit iffy. But you end up with better results in the respect to not losing. But as I say, I know the team's more than capable of performing much better than we have. And we have to do that, but to do that, you have to take your chances at important times in games as well, which gives you that wee bit of confidence. And I think that's what the group need, that little bit of fortune at times. And if they get that little bit of fortune with hard work, you've always got a chance. And that's why I trust them. But as I say, I know we need performances, and I know we need results.
As you kind of alluded to there, that first win, if we can get that on Saturday, could really give us that springboard into the final 3 quarters of the season to go and make it the successful campaign that we all know we can go and have.
I think there's no doubt of that. Obviously I want to win the game desperately. I think that's week in, week out. And I think if you know me well enough now, that every time you get into play a game, I want to win it. And as you say, if you win this one, you enjoy it for 45 minutes, you move on to the next one, and you've got to win the next one. That's the way the league is. You can see that with the way the table is, that everybody is capable of beating each other in the division. We're the only ones in the respect of that. There needs to put performance in to get that winning result, But as you say, if you talk about top fives and top bottom fives, you'd never have thought the other groups should have probably placed them all round differently. So that just shows you how difficult our league is. We know we're capable of it, but we've not proven that yet, and that's been a difficulty. So I understand the frustration that goes along with that, But I definitely have the players that's more than capable of winning games. There is no doubt of that. But as I say, we have to put that performance on Saturday, have that concentration levels, and as I say, I know I have the individuals, and I know I have match winners within the group. And as long as you've got that, you've always got an opportunity and a chance.